we're just going to talk a little bit about sugar and everything it does to your body, and yeah, and how bad it is for you. The right kind is good for you, the wrong kind is not. So if we're ingesting the wrong kind of sugar, which you'll see in different candies or soda pops or things like that, all right, so you're going to affect everything from your brain throughout your body. So we're going to start brain, skin, heart, liver, pancreas, kidneys, joints, metabolism, mood, and so on. So whenever we ingest this sugar, it's a chemical, and our body doesn't understand how to break it down or what to do with it, really. Um, so it puts our body into this almost a shock stage, and everything gets affected by it. So I don't have the document up. So can you roll through some of the points that we made?
Yeah, so for the brain, it rewires the brain's pathways, and it can increase the risk of depression by 58%. So that's a lot, guys.
And then roll into mood, because your brain affects your mood.
Yes. So for the mood, it can cause depression, like we said. You may feel jittery until your cells start to absorb the sugar, and then you crash, and then you're just going to continue going to the candy jar or whatever and keep snacking, and then you're just going to hit a slump. I'm sure many of you guys have felt it, like after you eat a bunch of junk and then you just kind of feel like, ugh.
Right. So when that I've done it, and when that happens, it's your body feels like it needs this sugar, and it needs it, and that's why sugar is so addicting. Sugar is more addicting than cocaine. So the reason this happens is because people, when they create food, like industries, they put sugar in food because they want you to be addicted to it, so that you continue to buy their product. Like, it is a business. The sugar industry is a business. They literally go after the way, when you eat sugar, the way your brain responds to it, releases certain hormones, which is the same thing that happens when you do drugs and you get addicted to things. You release certain hormones to get addicted to them, and then you need more, and then you need more, and then you need more, but you don't. So this industry is affecting your mood. Like, they want your brain to set off certain things, and they want you to feel like you need it, and that's why you go into that slump, and then you have more because you want to get out of the slump, and then it's just a never-ending cycle. So we want you to be aware of the cycle, know when it happens to you, and know that it's okay when that happens.
Yeah, and like we said,
sorry, he's got his cart.
Oh, that's okay. And like we said, it's not only bad for inside your body, but also it affects your outside. So for your skin, it will cause wrinkles. So
acne.
Yeah. So it gets you on the inside and the outside. So
right.
So you
and then not to mention your heart, your liver, your pancreas, your kidneys. So sugar is kind of digested like alcohol. It's a poison to the body. Your body doesn't know what to do with it. So your pancreas starts releasing your insulin, and then it doesn't know what to do because it's done it so much, because you keep giving it more, and then you ultimately overwork it to the point where it doesn't work, and now you have risk for diabetes and heart disease. Mm-hmm. So you have to understand what you're putting in is not good for you. And then sugar also, sorry, I'm rolling through this because I definitely have to go to my gate, but it gives you inflammation in the body. So if your joints hurt, if you feel just like bloated, it's because sugar. But not all sugar is bad. So there's good sugar, and we're going to get into fruit and how fruit is a good sugar, and it just, you have to limit the amounts. So having fruit every day is not bad. Having 18 apples a day is bad. So like, there's having that in between. Is 1 banana is not bad. 4 bananas is way too much. So you're finding your in-betweens. But basically, like, glucose is metabolized by all the cells. Your cells understand what glucose is. And fruit, it's naturally in there. So it also gives you fiber and vitamin C and all this other stuff that we need, and allows our bodies to function properly. Mm-hmm. I think I hit a good bit of those. I don't remember.
I said, like, fruit, it's like a huge source of vitamin C, and For vitamin C, it's also a vital hormone health. It's also vital for your hormone health and helps boost your progesterone production. So for women, low progesterone is the second most common hormone imbalance. So that's why like recommended is like 100 to 300 grams daily of fruit. That's what I found out. So like 1 cup of fruit is 85 grams. So like you can still have a good amount of fruit. You just gotta still like watch, like stay with like your berries and stuff. Don't go like real high in sugar. So like don't eat like 3 cups of pineapple. Like still watch the fruit you're gonna have.
Right. So fruit and all foods that have sugar have glycemic index, and glycemic index is how much insulin basically or how much sugar is in it, and then what our insulin response is going to be. So if you're going to have 100 to 300 grams daily, make sure all your fruits are on the low glycemic index. So berries, kiwis, oranges, apples, less bananas. 1 banana versus 2 apples, 1 banana versus 3 cups of berries. Like you have to find that in between. Yeah. And then I wanted to go into real quick, I pulled up the document, what processed sugar is. So basically what you see in your cereal bowl and stuff is sucrose, and it's made up of glucose and fructose put together. That makes sucrose. And the fructose is extracted from the sugar cane, and basically it's a bunch of empty calories. There's no nutritional benefit. It's completely unnatural to the body. It's not filling, and it's actually going to trick your gut and your brain communication, where you're taking in calories and your brain is telling you, oh, full, 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 but your stomach is saying there's nothing in here, because you're not putting any nutrient in it. So then you have a fight between your gut and your brain, and ultimately your gut's going to win, and you're just going to continue eating. And that's where we get into obesity, is overeating, because you are constantly giving yourself things that have no nutrient. Other things is just staying away from high fructose corn syrup. And anytime you look at a label, anything that ends in ose is a sugar. That's OSE. The ending of the word is a sugar. And I'm going to cut off this video here because I have to get on my plane. So I hope this video was a little bit educational. Sorry I had to rush through it. Thanks for zooming in, and I hope you guys learned a little bit about sugar and what to stay away from and what better things to go towards as options. One thing before I leave, as I've been posting recently, is if you need a dessert, I've been really putting my berries at night because of the dessert. It's just a little sweetness, and it'll tell your brain, hey, sugar, and it'll hopefully help you start to rewire, but you have to give it that adaptation time. So I hope that helps. I hope that was a good tip. I'm going to go get on my plane. This video will be posted way later, but you won't know that because you're going to see it. So cool. All right. Lauren, I will see you later. And everybody else, have a good one.
Bye.